Okay, February the 5th. Up here on the deer lease this morning, doing a little management. Coyote control, hog trapping. Got to get rid of all the critters so our deer and rabbits, turkeys, all the good stuff can thrive up here. Got Mr. Bill up here, he's our coyote trapper. We're in South Arkansas catching these coyotes. He's a snare man.
Doing pretty good for an old man.
How many you say you caught this year? This 2022, beginning 2022, you caught over 50?
56.
56?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old are you, Mr. Bill?
Oh, I'll be 75 in a few days.
75 in a few days, out here doing the world a big favor, catching these coyotes. They some pretty bad critters. This ain't your house pets.
No.
For all the animal lovers out there, I love animals too, but I don't like these animals. They kill our rabbits, kill our deer, kill our turkeys. They kill everything. Alright, we didn't catch any on the leash yesterday, but we got Mr. Bill up here trapping these coyotes this morning. Got Danielle. Watch where he goes, because there's some snares to the left. Don't hit that one. Just go to the right of it right there. Go right. I think we got a coyote down here. Thought I heard him hit the cable from the truck. He don't look too happy, does he?
And push it behind his ears.
Okay.
And you'll probably be back here anyway. And
Like
just
100 yards away.
pull this cable tight.
Okay.
If she pulls that tight, does that lock?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's automatic lock. Just go right through there and you'll hit that trailer.
And you're sending me by myself?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You got it.
Pretty good size, I mean.
Yeah, that's a big trailer. I hope he puts on the show for you.
Oh, yeah. Power down. Power down, dude. What do you think?
I want you to get on him as quick as you can, because he's pulled a lot of that cable up.
Okay.
May not be but 6 inches of it in the ground now, so you're gonna get it though. You got him, just
Cinch it.
tight.
Pull your cable.
What?
Yeah, you ain't gonna
Pull it on down.
You wanna cut the cable off?
I'll let you do that one.
Mr. Bill's got his cable puller here. He's got this snare that we just caught this one in, anchored in. That's his homemade cable puller. That's what he pulls the anchors up with.
Knocking.
Snare anchor.
It'll be ready to go again in a minute.
It's just regular trap anchor, ain't it? You get that from where we get them at?
F&T, yeah.
Get that at F&T?
Yeah.
It's regular trap anchors, what he anchors his snares with.
They'll work.
That's 24. It makes, in about, I think today's 4 weeks, ain't it?
Yeah.
4 weeks he's caught 24 coyotes off of our lease. We got about 3,000 acres here that we hunt here in South Arkansas. And he's taken 24 coyotes off of it so far. Gonna be here another month or two till turkey season. Doing a good job for us.
My wife. I got teeth. Do you know what? I just don't like to wear them.
Oh, my goodness.
She said, Bill, that makes you look 10 years younger. I said, I don't need it out coyote snaring. You seen I was a Trump man too.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Coyotes don't care if you got teeth or no teeth.
No, I might bite my tongue or something on some of them.
As long as you're catching them, I don't care if you had teeth or no teeth.
Well, you ought not to hear near as many from that ground blind up there that you hunt in back yonder way.
Oh, I hope not.
But I'll get in there.
Still a lot of tracks. I mean, there's still just, they keep coming.
Yeah, it's just like.
Oh, look at the
Look at that
deer.
deer right
Deer.
yonder. In the road. It's unreal. What we hear in the yesterday evening in there, it's like, that's what I told her. I said, he's done caught 20 something in here, and it still sounds like ain't even touched them.
That.
Now we never heard any north of us.
Yeah, well, they're
But-
afraid to go that way.
Yeah, yeah. They all. I'm telling you, were 5 or 6 of them last night could have been in this cutover, because they were right in that bottom right there. I got Mr. Bill over here. He's gonna show Danielle how to set these snares.
I try to pick out a trail where the coyotes was coming out, and I'll walk down it, and that looks like my perfect set, right? Those weeds right there, where they're kind of. I don't ever wear gloves. Everybody out trapping, they gotta wear their gloves. I don't see it bothers me any.
He's saying some people wear knee pads and gloves to cut down on the sin in here.
I have me goat weed. I'll use that to hold my snare up. I'll set it over here.
It's just a fork off a regular piece of goat weed, right?
Yep. All right, I've got my snare I make myself. It's got a 1/8 cable here and 3/32 on top.
What's your anchor?
It's a wolfine stake.
Wolfine steak?
Yeah, and there's your little license on it. You gotta have your nameplate and stuff. So
We're in the state of Arkansas, so you gotta have either your license plate or driver's license or your CID number up here, name or something on your trap or snare.
I hang my little.
Tell us about your swivel there, Miss.
Okay,
Mr. Bill.
I just designed this because I had trouble with the coyotes twisting the cable up, and I lost 3 years ago. I'd lose 12 to 15 a year by just twisting the cable and chewing it in two.
It's just a piece of tubing, square tubing.
Yep, square tubing.
Three quarter or 1 inch.
Three-quarter inch. Yeah,
You just cut off about an inch section.
yeah, or
Drill you a hole in each side.
3/4 inch or something.
Run
like
your
that.
cable through there and crimp a stop on it, and you got yourself a swivel.
And it's a perfect deal to hold your snare on that side. So I use 1x19 cable.
So you got a bigger cable on your anchor end. You got the 1x19 on the snare end.
See how this thing is loaded. If a coyote hits it anyway, it's gonna close on him quick. And then I use just a old cedar. I guess that's a Texas cedar, what they call those bushes. But
So that's not goat weed or anything. Just
no, this is not. It's just one of these.
cypress weed.
Maybe.
That's what I call them.
Yeah. So
Take that cypress weed and spin it, so you can see what you did there on the end of it,
I just sharpened it.
and on the other
And then
end.
I cut it. I just put me a little notch to put my cable in.
Split it.
Yeah.
And you just laying your cable on that split.
Yeah. And I mean, it's worked good for me for 12 years.
So that's how he's propping the snare up in that trail.
Yeah. I'll set that snare in that trail just like that. And got a driver that fits right there.
You made that driver, didn't you?
Yeah.
Just cut a notch in a 1/2 inch rod.
And you just drive it right.
Got him a nut and washer up there.
You drive it right down the ground about a foot. Well, I drive it till the cable gets tight.
Now, why are you trying to unload it? You don't want it light because of coons and stuff, or what?
Well, if they're loaded too much, they'll.
Wind or something will.
Wind's not going to bother it, but they'll just. Yeah, if the wind blows this stuff away, it's just going to automatically shut. But if I can get some stuff down here to hold that right where I want it, and that don't look bad.
All right, tell me something real quick, Mr. Bill. In the state of Arkansas, the deer stop, the size loop, and I read 10 inches off the ground to the bottom of your snare.
Yep, 9 to 10 inches.
Can't be higher than 9 to 10 inches.
The bottom. It can't have bigger than a 12-inch across it. You might catch a deer or something like that if it's any bigger.
And then the deer stop's got to be on all snares in the state of Arkansas
Yeah.
at.
Here's my deer stop right here.
can't close up smaller than 2.5 inches, I think it is.
Something like that. It'll close up. Well, got the weeds in it now. It'll close up to right there in the deer stop.
It's in case we catch a deer or something that's not going to choke it out, or somebody's dog or anything like that.
That's all you need. That's all you need. That coyote will. It may take a day or so, but you'll catch a coyote right there.
So we're looking for trails. Arkansas, you can bait, but you got to have what, 20
foot from
20 foot from
the first snare.
From the first snare to the bait.
Yeah.
I'm not sure on scents and stuff. I'm assuming you can use scents, but
I don't use any.
yeah. A lot of he snares on a lot of trails. You got the road grader cutouts and stuff off the side of the road and places like that where there's a lot of coyote tracks.
Yep.
You'll catch them.
I love to catch them.
What do you think, Danielle? You got all that down?
Yeah.
Got another coat. Going in to get him. Got Mr. Bill up here. Taking Danielle in here to get another coyote out.
Like it's not gonna lunge at me.
Might want to move her around on that right side.
You'll take Mr. Bill's lead on this.
I'll just put your pole in there and start easing it up to his.
Take out of that circle.
Yeah. See, if barking one will come up here, it'd be hard to cow down from.
Hope for the best and hope I don't.
Just get.
Doing the Lord's work out here in God's country.
Deer killer.
Yeah.
Y'all know we did this video to show a little bit about predator control. Predator control is a pretty big part of what we do as far as wildlife management, and I think a lot more people should get involved. The fur market and trapping has went to basically almost non-existent in the United States now, and I'm not going to get too much into that, but if we don't teach some other people and pass on some of the methods of removing these predators, our land's not even going to be any good to hunt anymore. Our deer numbers are down. You know, we had a lot of coyotes on our lease, obviously. Mr. Bill to date, in just a little over 2 months, has caught 40 coyotes off of our 3,000 acres. And estimated numbers out there right now are showing that these coyotes, in 1 year, a female will kill as many as 19 fawns. So you could do the math on that. 40 times 19, that's a lot of deer that these coyotes are killing every year. And you know, we need to do our best to kind of control those predator populations.
I appreciate everything that Mr. Bill has done, taking time out to show us how to set snares, how to trap, and he also let me be a part in that through the last couple of weeks. So it was really fun.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot more fawns this next fall. A lot of times we weren't, you know, we may see 8 or 10 grown doe and 1 or 2 fawns, and that's just not right. That's not what we should be seeing. We should see a lot more little deer. Our rabbits have started making a comeback the last couple of years, but I think as many coyotes as he's taken out this year, I think we're gonna start seeing a lot of rabbits. And hey, we like rabbits just like we do deer.
Yeah, and turkeys.
And turkeys. And I'd much rather have those rabbits and turkey and deer in my freezer than I had a coyote be eating on them.
Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like and share our videos. We enjoy all the comments. Bradley tries to answer each and every one of them.
I do answer each and every one of them.
Even the ones about we need to have mercy on the catfish. Killing them.
I didn't need to go there. Wait, do like until the next video or something like that.
Until the next coat.
Stop. No, until the next video. It ain't gonna be coats.
Till the next crappie fish.
Stop. Okay.
No, I don't know it. Till the next bass.
Hey.
Wait.
I'm not worried about no bass. Stop.
I'm worried about bass. Until the next kayak video, which is coming up next. Gotta be kayak.
We're not doing kayaks.
Okay. Until the next fishing video.
Probably gonna be a fishing video next.
Until the next fishing video. That's what we do. Yeah.
Maybe net fishing.
Probably not. Oh yeah. Yeah, that one's up. That one's coming up. Okay, until our next video, our next adventure. Until our next adventure.
Are you gonna finish this video or what?
Yeah. Until our next adventure, Bradley.
God's country hunting fishing.
Keeping it real.
Retarded.